Maybe putting the season's new gun in the trailer is not such a good idea when we're not even going to be able to use this thing but for half the season. Maybe rinse and repeating another event after we have told you for years to stop doing it is not the best move. Maybe there is some rhyme or reason as to why other games are experiencing success even in today's world where we're told that gaming just isn't what it used to be. No, Apex isn't what it used to be. Now, Apex has confirmed to be switching gears on how they change Legends going forward. But overall, yeah, this is a big throw from Apex. So once again, to reiterate, 30-day gain on player average is back down despite the good news that we saw at the beginning of the week, and hopefully things were going to get better, but it doesn't seem to be doing that as of yet. Did you know that the new gun for Apex was in the season for season 23 launch trailer, and we still haven't been able to use it because it still isn't added into the game, and it's not going to be added into the game until next week? Apex launched this new trailer yesterday, and the EPG will be the gun coming into season 23, but it's not until next week, and we're already halfway through the season, or at least close to halfway. And we know that this is the time of year in which we get this winter type Apex mode, event themed, whatever, but this is not necessarily a big W because 2 years ago, you may remember Apex got horribly ratioed because the fans were wanting and getting sick and tired of the rinse and repeat events. It was constantly just recolors, constantly just asking for more money and not actually bringing content. They had 41,000 dislikes, 23,000 likes. That is not a good look compared to years ago when they were getting so much love from the trailers and everybody in the comments just clowning Respawn and EA for their practices. I mean, just to look at some of the top comments. I love when Respawn said it's Respawn in time before adding new overpriced skins and no bug fixes. Truly a Respawn moment. The next top comment. I love when Bloodhound said in the cold winter only the weak sacrifice less than $100. Truly an Apex moment. The next top comment. I love the part when Bloodhound said I bathe in the wallets and then proceeded to run over each player and steal their wallets to give EA and Respawn. Truly an Apex Legends moment. Stickman said I love it when Raid said death is like recolors, inevitable. It's terrible. The community obviously thought a specific way about EA and Respawn at this state in the game. Well, they just released their new Winter's Haunt event trailer, and let's just say things aren't going too hot with it either. 3,500 dislikes, 5.2 thousand likes. At least they're positive, but it definitely isn't good. Once again, top comment just one day ago. It must be so hard to recolor an heirloom every month and sell it for 300 bucks. Don't overwork yourselves. Angry Romper said, for years I used to watch these trailers on half speed to see if there were any juicy little teasers in the background, but now I watch them at 1.5 speed to see if I can find a reason to download the game again without feeling like I wasted my time. It's obvious that there's been a big throw, and even Solus, the editor for His Watson, big Apex streamer, big Apex YouTuber, and besides the obvious that one is an heirloom event and the other is a prestige skin, what new content did we get after a 2-year gap? This is a side-by-side comparison of these two trailers that you can watch, and truly tell me what the big difference is. Now, I don't want to gripe and complain about Winter Express coming back because I love Winter Express, one of my all-time favorite modes. Solus also said at this point it's like turning on the TV and watching reruns, but the characters have different clothes on, and it literally could not be more truthful than that. I'm not complaining about Winter Express being here. I'm complaining that they're not pushing the boundaries and trying new and unique things. Take a look at the Gaming Merchant, an Apex Legends YouTuber that surpasses all of his average views when he starts talking and playing Fortnite's new first-person shooter. Yeah, go figure. Fortnite made an entirely new game just about. It's doing well. They're building their entire ecosystem. They've got Battle Royale. They've got creative mode that you can make your own maps. You can do your own stuff. They've got their own first-person shooter mode. They've got domination, hardpoint. I've seen all kind of weird Call of Duty modes. They've got everything. The ecosystem is crazy, and what we've been asking for is make that ecosystem with Apex. Let's keep Winter Express into a permanent multiplayer type thing. Let's keep arenas. Let's add new modes. Let's make there 2 different versions of Apex. Let's push the boundaries. Let's be things that we may not think we are, and just because you think, well, that's not Apex's identity, who cares? Expand, do something new, reach new audiences. I think we all know that at the base core of Apex, the game is good. It's got so much potential. That's why any of us have ever stayed this long to begin with. But I don't think anybody can look at the way they're running the game now and say that this is ideal and that this is successful, because the numbers very clearly point to the fact that that is not true. And you can't give the excuse, well, years ago, everybody was locked inside, quarantine, COVID, and everybody's playing the game, and now times are just different. No, that's not the only excuse. Fortnite is older than Apex, and they just surpassed their all-time player count as well, literally like just last month. So why? Because they push boundaries, because they try new things, because they keep adding content, because they keep updating the game. Now, in yesterday's Ask Me Anything, Respawn did confirm that they are changing directions and gearing up in a different way to make changes in the future with how they balance legends. And I don't know what their long-term plan for this is, but at least it's something different. But I don't know if they have anything big in mind. Basically, all the legend reworks and Lifeline Reborn, Revenant Reborn, all that stuff we've been getting, that's not in the works. They specifically said there's no reworks currently planned for any legend. And in the recent AMA, Apex responded, said there are no current plans for another rework. And if you're feeling a character is not living up to their potential or with a very low pick rate, chances are we're looking into them. So they may go back towards the balance change and update idea rather than the reborn, rebirthed idea. They also hinted, if you watched my video yesterday, that you're probably going to see a class buff that's probably going to be overpowered with the assault legends or skirmisher legends pretty soon. And they also indicated that there will be more support buffs added in January with some impactful changes for Mirage and Loba specifically. These are only one aspect of many aspects of the game that need attention. We need better servers that are way more stable. We need server type game modes where we can go and do obstacle courses, try to beat the record for time, like you saw in Titanfall. There were so many people trying to beat the gauntlet record in Titanfall. Let's get some obstacle courses in the game. Let's get a lot of these features from R5 Reloaded. Let's get surf maps so that we can surf in, once again, a different style of obstacle course. Let's get creative modes. Let's get a forge mode type thing. Let's build our own maps. Let's try a full-time Winter Express multi-playlist along with arenas, along with some new capture the flag game mode, many other game modes that you can add or have had in the past. Let's get in-game tournaments with cash prizes and take a look, speaking of cash prizes, of what another game is doing. I literally can't believe that I'm even saying this. Apex has so much potential to have done this, and I can't believe they haven't done it. Reeds, an Apex Legends professional player, had said, let's make Apex ranked great again, because Jake Lucky reported that a new FPS, Shatterline FPS, has announced they're giving away $40,000 every single month to players, and this includes $20,000 every month for ranked players. Specifically, where you rank on the leaderboard will get you a specific cash prize. How much more insane would the rank grind go if this was in question? How many more people would want to watch to see who wins the biggest prize? Things may get a lot better considering they've done a pretty good job handling cheaters this month as well. But in-game tournaments are already in the brand new game Marvel Rivals, which just released. They've also been in Fortnite for years. So yes, this has been a big throw for Apex because they had all the momentum that they ever needed, had all the support from the community members that they needed, that trusted them, believed in them, supported them in ways where we literally gave them the direction that they needed to go and told them specifically what we wanted, and they just didn't do it. And that's why you're seeing people go to other games, get excited about other games. I mean, even just recently, the Steel Hunter new game was announced at the Game Awards, and while it's definitely not my style of game, it's very, very clear if you watch the trailer that this was geared towards like some Titanfall lovers. That's a whole nother complaint of mine. I'm not even a Titanfall fan, but if I own EA, Respawn, or have any influence, I mean, everybody has asked for Titanfall 3. You're just crazy for not dropping that game. So let me know what you think down below. Like and subscribe to stay up to date with everything in the Apex news world, and we'll keep you up to date as things do develop and unfold. Until the next time, we'll see you all later.